What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please put a number 1 in the chat. Please put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, fam. Okay, I see a couple of ones. I need a few more. I need a few more ones, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building, by the way. Salute to everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. Of course, welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. Shout out to everyone who supports the channel. Have another great show lined up for you guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your Discord servers, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share today's show because we are going to get into it. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to our lovely sponsor, Alpha Juice Co. Click the link down in the description box. If you would like to join the Alpha Juice team, click that link in the description box and use my promo code DS1Ross at your checkout to get a discount off on your purchase. Shout out to everyone in the building. Let me see who's in the building. Let me see who's in here. But make sure y'all like the show. Make sure y'all like the show. Make sure y'all share the show. Shout out to Bob. What's good, Bob? Salute. Shout out to Miss Angie on the check-in. Salute to you, Miss Angie. Always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to Miss Queena. Good to see you, Queena. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Always coming through, holding down the Chizat as well. Shout out to Self University. Salute, bro. Salute. Good to see you, man. Shout out to Boot Camp in the building. What's good, Boot Camp? Hey, Miss Letitia. What's going on? Shout out to you. Hey, Miss Raven. Good to see you, sweetness. Shout out to Miss Raven in the building. What's good, Camille? Good to see you, Camille. It's been a minute. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. Y'all hit the like button as well. Y'all share today's show as well. Y'all see today's show. Mike C, salute. Salute, my brother. Y'all see today's show. And we got to talk about this. Shout out to my comrade in the building, the Book of Ronan. Shout out to you, my brother. Salute. It comes a time in a man's life when these things shouldn't matter. This is what we're going to be talking about throughout this week because as I've been saying, the motto was going to be for us this year is we got to go up. And we got to speak on what's actually hindering us from moving up. And this is what we're going to talk about this week. Hey, Zahara, salute to you. Good to see you. And today we're going to get into some specific things that as men, once we get to a certain point in our lives, man, This shit should no longer matter. And one of these things is what you see on the thumbnail. This bullshit. You see, this right here is where a lot of black men think success lies. This is what we think success is. This right here in our face. This is what we think progress is. This is what we think happiness and all the good things in life look like. We think we're supposed to look like this. We think that this is supposed to be the atmosphere. This. See, all of this shit that a lot of these dudes be online talking about on what men's supposed to be doing and how men's supposed to be espousing to do this and aspiring to do that. This is all what most of these niggas want to do. This is all they want to do. This is really what black male success is. This shit. Right here. This is why these niggas want to get bags and get money and run businesses and all of that. So we could be these types of niggas. So we could be these types of niggas. This is what it's about. This is what it's about for black men. And I'm talking about on all levels. I'm not just talking about the celebrities. I'm talking about on all levels. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. This is on all levels. See, black men have got caught up in the world of vanity. See, a lot of shit that, and I'm going to say this and I've always said it, but a lot of shit that these men get up here and talk about is the problem with these women. The reason why those women have those problems is because, nigga, you have them. That's why you attracting those women with those problems. That's why. You wonder why you keep attracting a selfish, vain woman? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. See, we're going to have this conversation today. Look at yourself. Man, these women don't care about nothing. Nigga, what do you care about? Maybe that's why you and that bitch get along so well, because you don't care about shit just like she don't. You ever thought about that? See, you can't tell her that she's attracting these men because how she is, but then you not attracting the shit in your life because how you are. See, we're not going to play them games. We're not doing that. See, because it comes a time in every man's life where you got to stop worrying about everybody else and worry about yourself. You see? It comes a time in a man's life where you have to stop worrying about everyone else's life and how they are handling their life and focus on you and yours. And when I say this, I don't mean making sure you pay your bills and all that goofy shit, because that shit you have to do. I'm talking about minding the business that pays you. I'm talking about finding something important for you to do for you. It comes a time in a man's life where you and what you give a fuck about is all that matters. This is where we got to be headed toward in 2023, fellas. It's about you and what you trying to do with your life. Everything else is irrelevant. See, it's time to go what? Within. Within. See, we've been neglecting ourselves for too long. See, to neglect yourself is to neglect your internal. It's to neglect your spirituality. It's to neglect your health. It's to neglect your family. It's to neglect your appearance. It's to neglect these things. It's time for us to start worrying about these things, because we're at a point in our lives, brothers, where that other shit, this shit right here, should no longer matter. This shit should not be the epicenter of your life. Going out dripping and tricking should not be the highlight reel of your life. All of this, I gotta pop a bottle and take a picture in the club shit. Bro, we gotta be past that. That shit shouldn't matter no more. All that you trying to impress somebody else because you're not comfortable or secure enough in what you have, you got to change that, bro. Because, see, a lot of you niggas put yourselves in positions to get the shit taken that was taken from y'all because you were ungrateful at the position you were in. Let's talk about that too. You see? Let's talk about this. It comes it comes a time in a man's life. If you notice, I didn't say every man's life. I said a man, because you have to make the choice if that man is going to be you. So that's why the title doesn't say it comes a time in every man's life. Because for some men, that time may never come. He may never want to be away from his mama and want to live outside the confines of his parents. He may never want to do that. He may be forced to do it. So it comes a time in a man's life when being cute to all these thoughts no longer matter. You see? You think you think I care if all these little chicks that be running around here is saying what they saying about me? You think I care? I'm at a point in my life where that shit don't matter. The woman that I'm with, her opinion matters about me. And that's the only opinion when it comes to that type of stuff that matters. I don't care what you little thoughts think. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you think I'm mean and angry. I don't care. I don't care. You know why? Because I'm not trying to impress you. I don't care if you think I'm cute. I don't care if you think I'm ugly. I don't care about none of that. You know why? Because I'm going up. And with me going up, people with that mentality, it's not going to be around me anyway. So why should I care? This is why I did Saturday's show. To show you men exactly what's going on. To show you exactly where your focus should be. Because it's over. It's over for these thoughts. The death of the thought, 2023. You heard it. You saw it. You heard it out of Brittany Renner's mouth. So it comes a time in a man's life where hoes don't matter, bro. Hoes don't matter. Partying, bullshitting, that don't matter. And it shouldn't matter. Because what should matter is what's important to you, not what's important to the crowd. See, right here on the thumbnail is a bunch of niggas who living for everybody else. They living to portray an image. They're not actually living their own life. This is what I want you brothers to start to understand, man. And why I've always preached against this shit. It's not because I'm against these brothers. These niggas are doing nothing but acting to take care of their families. You see, I understand this. They're characters. It's the guys like us who get caught up in it and ruin our lives and destroy our families and destroy our reputations. Because we don't understand that it comes a time in a man's life where this shit shouldn't even be important to you. Carisha having sex with Puff Daddy should mean nothing to you. It should be meaningless. Because you shouldn't be concerned with what hoes are doing. Because you live in a whole nother life. You live in a whole nother life that supersede hoes and tricking and simping and all of that shit. You're living a life that goes beyond that. So you're not concerned with that. You're not concerned with what Gabrielle Union said. You know why? Because you don't even care about what women like that even think. And this is where we got to be. This is what we need to be pressing forward toward. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Because it comes a time in a man's life where that shit shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what type of car you got. The name of the car. As long as it's efficient, it can get you from where you need to go safe and sound, and all the properties of it work. That's all that matter. You see? You know why? Because these little things that when we were younger and more immature, that we made matter to us, these things actually, these bullshit desires, because that's what they are. They actually held us back. Us wanting the Benz, us wanting us wanting that, held us back from actually just doing what it is we need to do to even accumulate things in the correct manner. You see? This is why this shit shouldn't matter no more. Because it shouldn't have mattered in the fucking beginning. All of this fake glamorous life. This fake lit stuff. That's an illusion. That's an illusion. And it's too many of us men falling victim to it. We falling victim to the light, to this false perception of success. See, the best revenge isn't success. The best revenge is progress, healing. Healing. See, when you're focused on healing, you're not even thinking about revenge. See, it comes a time in a man's life where you got to let that shit go. You got to let that shit go, because all it's going to do is hold you back from what it is you claim you really want. That revenge shit, you got to let it go. The best revenge is no revenge. And remember that success is for other people. Success is not for the individual. Success is really meant for what the world is meant to see. Accomplishments is what you see, and how you and the people around you are affected by your accomplishments. Success is for the world. That's fame. That's why they say the best revenge is success. Yeah, because you looking to get somebody back. See, it got to come a time in your life, brother, where you ain't looking for revenge. You looking for peace. You looking for healing, progress. I don't want revenge because I don't want none of that negative energy around me. Because I know what that energy does to me. And I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm trying to leave that behind, because what's attached to those emotions is the failure. You see? What's attached to that is the fear, the paranoia, all the shit that's going to keep us down. So we got to change the shit that we say. We got to start challenging the things that we thought was real and true. Shout out to Dion in the building. Salute. Salute. Daryl in the building. Salute, my brother. Daryl Richardson. Salute. You see? You see? Success is for what it's for everybody else. It's for what everybody else to see. That's why we are so hell bent on trying to prove ourselves that we're men through success. So you only feel like a man if you could show other people how much you can do for them. Listen to that. Pay attention. This is what's creating our mental health conditions, brothers. Because we're living our lives predicated on success, which denotes performance. And some men will kill themselves to prove that they can perform. You'll run yourself raggedy, which is what we've been doing. Which is why we're not right up here. Which is why we're not right up here. The best success, or the best revenge is no revenge. It's to not even seek any, but to seek healing and peace in your life so you can move on correctly and not hate nobody. Because you hating somebody else only affects you the most. This is what I want brothers to see. We're burning holes in our fucking stomachs. We smoking ourselves to death, drinking ourselves to death. Because we trying to prove something to everyone else. Why don't we prove as black men, why don't we start proving to the world, right? Why don't we start proving to the world that we could live? How about we start doing that, black men? How about we start showing the world that as black men, we could live? Since we so hell bent on showing everybody something and proving something to somebody else, let's show the world that we give a fuck about ourselves enough to live. How about we change the motto of us not just dying for each other, brother, but living for each other? How about we live for one another, bro? That way we stop putting each other in situations where one of us may have to die. How about we start living for one another? How about we start having agency so we can live a better quality of life as men, as black men? Why don't we go hard and lock in on that instead of going hard to get a bag to show a nothing ass, thought ass little broad that you a man? When she knew you was a goddamn man the first time she opened up her goddamn mouth and spoke to you. She know what she did. She know she mishandled you. She knows she lost something good. So why the fuck are you trying to live the next 10 to 15 years of your life to prove to her that she lost something good, nigga, when it's millions of good women out here just waiting for a nigga like you? Well, you ain't got to do all that. Well, all you got to do is show up and be you. This is why I'm telling y'all, it comes a time in a man's life with revenge and shit like that, bro. We got to move past that, bro. You got to move past that. You don't go get another broad to impress, to get your old girl mad. We got to move past that. We got to move past that. See, because your ex is going to know what type of woman you got when she see how you've changed. When she see how much you've grown. That's what she going to say, oh, that's because that woman he with. See, women know. See, you ain't got to do that, bro. We got to move past that shit. That shit shouldn't matter. Oh, because she mad at your new girl. So what? Why do you care? Why are you even trying to promote that? Leave that shit alone, bro. It's over. Let it die. Let it die. Prove a point to yourself that you want to live, that you do mean something to yourself. And you don't do that by going out in the world and saying, hey, everybody, look what I done. Because how many times you may have done that in the past and people ignored you. They ain't even hear it. How many times you thought you created this masterpiece and you wanted to present it to people and people was like, oh, that's nice. See what I'm saying, brothers? You see what I'm saying? It comes a time in our lives, man, where all of that, fuck it. Because guess what we have to learn to accept? Some motherfuckers are never gonna care, bro. And I'm just gonna be blunt about it. Some people are never gonna care. It's just not in them. And no matter how successful you go be, guess what? Guess what they gonna say? Fuck him. Yeah, he bounced back. So, yeah, he got back on his feet. Yup, he got a Benz now. So you done went and did all of that and got no results. And then you come back and you're looking like, damn, now you're wore out mentally, spiritually drained because you done let all these parasites and leeches all up in your shit. You done gave them a piece of you, and what you got from it? Because, brothers, it's time for us as black men to stop putting ourselves on a chopping block. You don't gotta put your ass on the line to prove that you valuable, black man. That stops this year. It stops. You running on goddamn fumes and everybody else is okay. That stops. It comes a time in a man's life where you got to let people know, hey, listen, cut it out. It's done with. And either you're going to stop what you're doing or I'm going to cut you out of my life. Period. That goes for people, places, and things. Brothers, it's time for us to hone in and lock in on our life for real. Fuck what everybody else is saying. This is the problem with black men. We be worried about what everybody else saying. So what if you shop at Walmart, nigga? His wife ain't sleeping with you. So what you trying to impress his wife for when you got your own? So if your woman is okay with you wearing clothes at Walmart and y'all got a big ass house, what you worry about, bro? Huh? Why you looking at Instagram thinking you need to go make a purchase now? Huh? Who you trying to impress? Your woman is good. She happy with you and how you look and everything. So why you care what they think? Huh? Why you trying to be this? Why you trying to be this? Huh? Why you trying to be this nigga? Huh? When you could just be you. Huh? This how you die dishonorable death when you're not yourself. See? You see? You see? Come on, man. Hit the like button and share the show, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute, salute, salute. What's good, Matt? Matt Martin. What's going on, Matt? We got to talk about this because I want to ask the brothers today, when are you really going to lock in on what you want to do in life? And I mean that from the standpoint of how it is you are going to build and construct the way your life is going to be. You see? When are you when do you think is the perfect time to do this? Cuz we don't get no younger. We grow older by the day, not by the year. Scientifically, you don't grow older by the year, you grow older by the day. The more you're alive in this body, in this suit here on earth, you get older. That birthday stuff, that's your birthday. But scientifically, as long as you still here dealing with these elements every day, you getting older. Oh, you getting older. You getting older. You getting older. So when you gonna get serious? So you need to get a better job to take it serious. To take your life serious. Your life, not the life that you want everybody to see, but your life. What it is that you want. If you want a wife, what are you doing to get a wife? I'm not talking about just your income. See, because that's what it takes to maintain a marriage and a household. But that's not what it is to be a husband. See, to be a husband, you got to have certain traits, internal traits. That's why a lot of these women out here are married, but they unhappy. Because they're not getting with the men who have the internal traits. He has the external value. He looked good on paper, but he a papery ass nigga. You see? He looked good on paper because he a paper nigga. He ain't a man. See? He not a pillar. He not something she could lean on. He's a paper. He's a paper nigga. And see, a lot of you guys, you think that that's what it is to be a man, and you run around and you try to shape and mold how people see you based on these superficial things, which shows that you don't take yourself serious. Yeah, he old papery ass nigga, paper niggas, wet food stamp type niggas. you know, but that's what it is. And a lot of guys, you put yourself in, you show up like that. See, it got to come a time in your life, brother, where you want to be received as who you are, but you have to show up that way. You can't show up a jive turkey, a poo putt, a mark, a buster, a goofy, and then want to be treated like a solid dude. See, you got to show up a certain way so they could treat you as such. So you got to stop playing with yourself. You got to be real with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Because we all know that don't feel good. We all know that don't feel good. Right. That's right, boot camp. It's a fact, bro. That's yep, that's true. If you know the real truth, shit, it do feel like that. But brothers, you got to understand, man, that age and maturity is two different things. And maturity is really just you learning to accept the harsh truths in life and living within those truths. That's what maturity is. Understanding the harsh realities of life and now living accordingly. See, it's easy to say, well, yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, I agree with that. And then to just go another way. See, because there's still a level of maturity that hasn't been reached. Where you not only accept the truth, but now you have to live in it and walk in it. So if you're saying that, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that, it has to be actually done. It has to actually be done. It can't just be said. It has to be done. And it has to be done constantly. Are we saying we looking for perfection? No. But if we're speaking about manhood, leadership, this is something that has to be done and demonstrated, not just talked about. It has to be exemplified by the men who are speaking this. If you're not going to lead me down the wrong goddamn way, you can't be going the wrong way. You can't be on the highway to hell telling me what I shouldn't be doing. You on the highway to hell. Your ass on Route 66 on your way to see Ghost Rider, but you got the nerve to be up here telling men what they shouldn't be doing. Come on, man. It comes a time in a man's life where you got to lock in on that shit you talking. And like I said, it ain't about being perfect, but we got to start doing it. This is why the manosphere never became nothing. Because you had a bunch of niggas blowing hot air. You had a bunch of niggas just sitting up on an app for 20 plus years running a fucking mouth. Running their goddamn mouths. Niggas with nothing to do, nowhere to go, no real purpose, so they got up here flogging. That's what the fuck that is. And you wonder why I had a problem with it. And men like myself. And shout out to all the brothers. Whether we cool or not, who cares? But shout out to all of them who went against the grain and saw that it was bullshit, because this is how we got to where we at now. A bunch of bullshit niggas up here talking some dumb shit to try to make somebody believe something that they ain't really on. Look at all these niggas. They all talking about rappers now. See? Angry Man talking about rappers. O'Shea Duke Jackson talking about rappers. Look at all these niggas doing reaction videos to the entertainment industry, which proves what? That these were niggas. Y'all were always these type of niggas. Y'all were always these type of niggas. Groupies. Groupies. That's what you niggas were from day one. You see? This is why comes a time in a man's life when these things should no longer matter. See? See? Why you think you see what you say? Because at the end of the day, it comes a time in a man's life where it's time to live the truth. The truth that you've accepted about yourself. Not the truth about everybody else. This is the problem with black men. We want to sit around and tell everybody the truth about them goddamn selves. I'm sick of you niggas doing that shit. Shut the fuck up and worry about you and the people around you. Fix your motherfucking life instead of trying to philosophize about everybody else's. You want to tell the world about their goddamn problems, but then want to act like you ain't got none. I'm sick of niggas doing this shit. And we the ones falling by the wayside, but got all this slick shit to say. Got all the slick shit to say in the world. So matter-of-factly. Take an analysis of your life. Do that. That's what we need to be worried about. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Why do you think they came up with that song? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Brother, if you check yourself, your woman ain't got to check you. Huh? What? What? You heard me, nigga. Maybe if you check yourself, your woman don't think she got to check you. You ever thought about that? Now, I'm not saying that she should do it. So to you little Brittany Renners that's in the clouds, don't start clapping. You hate him. No. I'm just talking to the men and telling the men how they create situations. Don't start clapping like I'm agreeing with your little thought ass, because I'm not. Sorry. You thought I was feeling you? You really a bum. No, I'm not agreeing with you. You really a bum. I don't agree with that. But I'm telling the men how you can create a situation where a woman could feel like, well, if he's not seeing what he's doing wrong and how he keeps fucking shit up, maybe I need to step up and say it. That's how that happens, fellas. Cause you not checking your shit. Cause you so busy checking everybody else out. You so busy worrying about everybody else. This is what happens. But it has to come a time in a man's life where all that other bullshit don't matter. Where everybody else bullshit, everything else going on in the world shouldn't matter. You more worried about what's going on in politics than in your house. You more worried about who said what chick said what about this dude than you going to get a therapist and worrying about your mental health. You niggas go see your favorite content creator more than you go see the doctor. You wonder how these brothers are dropping dead? Because they don't go see the doctor. They go see YouTube. You see that? But then we get up here and talk about these women all day. But instead of you going to see the doctor, you going to see that thought on OnlyFans. Instead of you going to the doctor, instead of you going to the dentist, instead of you going to get a therapist, instead of you going to get a counselor, instead of you going to get that old callus off the bottom of your goddamn hoof. Instead of you going and you might need an aromatherapy session. You might need to go lay down in some jacuzzi water. Instead of you worrying about that, you worrying about somebody's wig. You worrying about somebody's nails. Instead of you worrying about maybe going to get a new diet plan, going to see a dietitian, going to get your teeth clean, nigga. Make sure your toenails is cut. Making sure you got decent underwear. When the last time you niggas bought new drawers? But you on here every day talking about these thoughts. When the last time you bought a new pack of drawers, nigga? How many pair of drawers you wear ain't got no holes in them, nigga? Huh? Huh? Do you put oil on your skin? Do you lotion? You put oil on your face? Do you use the correct soap? See, it got to come a time in a man's life where what's important to him is the only thing that matters. Not this fucking world and what the bullshit it has to offer us. Because see, let me just go ahead and say it. Y'all hit the like button and share the show. I'm going to just go ahead and say the shit. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. What's up, Bunny? Third Ward in the building. Salute. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. A lot of us as men, if the distractions were removed, we would have been up. Let me repeat that. A lot of us black men, if certain distractions were removed, we would have been gone. We would have been up. We would have been up. That's right, Dion. Physical doctor, blood work every 6 months. That's right, bro. That's right. We would have been up. We would have been up if we would have had black male agency. We'd have been up. Because with black male agency, guess what we would have had? We wouldn't have had poor health conditions with black male agency. With black male agency, we wouldn't have persistent barriers to wealth. We wouldn't have poor educational support. We wouldn't have fatherless homes. We wouldn't have high incarceration rates. See, this is the shit we need to be focused on. Staying the fuck out of jail and out the hospital, black man. Instead of worrying about Brittany Renner and her little dirty ass. and the women like her. We need to be trying to stay healthy and free, nigga. Healthy and free. Fuck all that other shit. You got to care about Gabrielle Union? She laid up with a bisexual dick boy. You think I care what she think about men? She lay up with dick boys. He get to playing in his Air Force Ones. Dick boys. Dwayne Wade is a dick boy. You think I care what his wife got to say? He's a dick boy. You heard what she said? Is she told the world how he like that little object, that flicker? He like that little object stuck up in his sphincter. You think I care about what she thinks? Why are we, what are we doing? What are we doing? You think I care about what Amber wrote? What? Half these women are laid up with dick boys, and you trying to argue their talking points. She laid up with a whole fruit bag. She's strapping up at night. And you come on, bro. Come on, bro. She's strapping up so she could get off. Come on, bro. We staying focused on the distractions and what the fuck these stupid niggas is promoting. Why? See, if we wasn't so busy worried about the goddamn entertainment industry, we'll have more doctors. Then we'll be leading in STEM, but we're not leading in science, technology, engineering, and math because what? Oh, my son can rap. Oh, he cute. He gonna be a model. I'ma name him Gavantavius because he cute. My son gonna be the next wide receiver. Hey, if your kids are good at sports, put them in sports. But that ain't the end all or be all of life. Your child still got a goddamn brain. He just don't have a body. He has a brain. And black men, we've moved away from the professions of using our brain. This is why they can kill us and take our shit. Because we have no intellectual property. Because we don't use our intellect. That's how they could take it and say you don't own shit. Because you know what you're supposed to own? You're supposed to be in ownership of your thoughts. This is why they don't like thinking black men, real thinking black men. This is why. It's why they die. It's why they get some of you hoe ass niggas to kill us. Some of you manosphere type niggas. Because we start taking your access to vagina. So you want to kill us. You want to kill us. Yeah, you want to do the job of the devil. Because the devil promised you cars, clothes, and hoes. And anybody that get in between that, you kill them. Right, you demon? You see why, fellas? We got to get away from the distractions. Because that's how the enemy come in and kill you. Because you distracted. He sneak up behind you and kill you. See how that happens? See how you can let the enemy in? You won't even know. Because you are focused on things that doesn't matter. And when you are focused on things that doesn't matter, an idle mind is what? The devil's playground. Here comes some wicked shit coming right for you. See, you ain't gonna see it coming. You ain't even gonna see it. It's gonna be a whirlwind. It's just gonna happen. You ain't even gonna know. It's just gonna happen. You're not even gonna know. And it's gonna take you a while for you to figure out what actually happened. See, because you got to stop focusing on things that don't matter. Because if you're focusing on things that really doesn't matter, what you're basically telling yourself is you don't matter. You see? See, that's what you are telling yourself. You're telling yourself that I don't matter. Because who am I after I'm done indulging in this frivolous shit? Who am I? What am I left to do now? Where do I go? What do I think about? What do I like? Who am I? See, that's what submerging yourself in frivolous, purposeless things, being around frivolous, fruitless motherfuckers will produce in your life. And now you're stuck, you're at a standstill, and you're lost. And then you find yourself back in the same predicament. And you wonder how it happened. Because you are not locked in on what matter. Because to you, you still don't matter. You still don't matter. And you don't want to admit that to yourself. But it comes out in our behavior, brothers. It comes out in our behavior. It's going to show proof. We just got to be able to see it. When the sign come, we got to be able to know that it's a sign. We got to see it. We got to understand it for what it is, and learn from it and move and be better. But you're never going to learn from it if you don't really see the importance of it to you, not to everyone else. Not to your woman, not to your mama, not to your dad, not to your children, to you first. And it's sad, but a lot of us, too many of us, black men, we're playing from behind. We're catching, we trying to catch up. We gotta love ourselves. We gotta go through this process. We gotta figure out and accept that life is worth living for us first. Because we've been senseless givers. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, who he taught us the types of givers. The majority of us black men are senseless givers. We give until we die. We give until we can't give no more. We give to people and surround ourselves with people who are not actually equipped to give to us and feed us in the way that we need to be fed. This is why I'm telling us, brothers, we got to start taking our shit serious, because then we'll attract those serious people who not going to play with you because they know you not playing. And they know the moment that they play, oh, not this, poof. You see, there is no more, there's no more of that. Poof, gone, disappear. You're done. You're done, ma'am. Time's up. I don't know. But I don't have time for that. No more bullshit. No more bullshit for me. Stay away. I'm gonna keep you away from the bullshit. I'm not with it no more. I'm done. I'm done. No more. No more. I done. I don't know. I done. I'm done. I don't know about you guys. I done. Finish. I finish. I finish with those people. I finish with those places. I finish. I finish. I finish. I don't know about you guys. I finish. I done. I'm done. I can't do it. It's life or death now. At this point, it's either you or me. At this point. At this point. At this time, it's easy. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Papa. I don't know. I can't. I can't do it. Darrell Richardson says the Most High will set this just right. Yes. Yes, sir. I agree. But as the men, we have to obey the Most High, bro. Because the will of the Most High will be done through us. Am I correct? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. My brother Darrell Richardson. So today's show is in direct alignment with that. It comes a time in a man's life where certain things should not matter. Why? Because it is what? It is not in alignment with what's right. And how do we know that? We got the proof in our lives. We got the proof in our family members' lives. That's the proof. All day. Salute, my brother. Salute. Yeah, kaput. So shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. I definitely wanted to bring this to you guys. Tomorrow, we will be back tomorrow because we're going to continue this discussion this entire week. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about some things that should matter. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about it comes a time in a man's life when these are the only things that should matter. Because we know the outside world should no longer matter at a certain point. Going out, partying, drinking, bullshitting, going around, doing this, doing that, fucking off. If you about something as a man, if you are the guy that you say you are, it's going to come a time in your life where all that bullshit is no longer, it's not going to matter. Because it's only going to continue to hinder you. It's going to be a detriment. It's going to be your downfall. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Make sure you like today's show. Make sure you like today's show. Make sure you share today's show. Shout out to everybody for coming through. Salute to all the visionaries. What's up, Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn says, hello, DS1 Ross and everyone listening. Mr. DS1 Ross, you put a smile in my heart every time I hear you speak the truth in you educating the world. Wow, I appreciate you, Miss Crutcher. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. That's right. That's right. Welcome to all the new people. Shout out to all the new members, all the new subscribers. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all come in, y'all get comfortable because we are going up this year, fellas. We going up this year, fellas. I'm telling y'all. We will be back here tomorrow. Same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to Asar for coming through. Shout out to you, Miss Angie, always coming through and holding down his at. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Shout out to all the visionaries. Shout out to all the visionaries. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. Shout out, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to the OG, man. I appreciate you. Big Dale 063. Y'all make sure y'all go support the real OGs. The real OGs, man. Y'all into all of the Chicago stuff. This is a real Chicago OG that's behind a lot of that crap that we've been fed. The OGs are back and they're clearing it up, man. And y'all know I'm in support of all the real ones, not the goofies, not the ones that's just trying to get a YouTube check so they can run around and look cute. But the real OGs like Big Dale, salute to you. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. And you got my support as a young brother with a serious platform. You have my support, man. You have my support, family. For real. For real. As y'all can see, we in the building, man. I appreciate you too, my brother. I appreciate all your work, OG, and what y'all got going on out there, man, and trying to stop this war so our brothers could come back together and be men and save our women and our children, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything y'all stood on, everything y'all fought for. Trust me, I did my history. I know what it is, man. Love. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all. If y'all are in here, make sure y'all go support the OG, Big Dale 063. Y'all, if y'all are into the drill rap, Chief Keef, FBG Duck, all of that, that's one of they OGs of the city. Big time, real OG, not no goofy, not nobody on here just talking on YouTube. Solidified. Salute, brother. I appreciate you. I love you. Keep doing your thing. Stay safe out there, man. Stay safe and blessings, man. Make sure y'all go support the real OGs. Make sure, man. Because it comes a time in a man's life where they put all that bullshit to the side. That's what those men done. I just saw Big Dale on camera with a brother who they were arch enemies at one point. These brothers shook hands and kissed each other on the cheek and told the world we love each other and we brothers. And that was when we were kids and we didn't know better. See, it comes a time in a man's life, man, where all that bullshit, bro, we just got to admit that it was all bullshit, man. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate your support, OG, once again. Make sure y'all go support the OG, man. Make sure y'all go show that love. Go show that love, man. Go show that love. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you, OG. Yes, sir. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Man, I'm ecstatic, man. This is a great show, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build because we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.